Alright, we're going to Xanarkand. Oh! Okay. Oh, okay. A freebie. Sure. We take those sometimes. So yeah, thank you Marvin and thank you RFS for contributing towards the overlay. As well, thank you RFS for contributing a flower to Wolfos Town. Reminder, you can use those points you accumulate in the bottom under the chat window. You get White Wolfos just by watching streams, and you can then put those towards adding stuff to Wolfos Town or rebuilding the corner of the overlay that is currently purple. So there's that. And also a reminder that... Oh wait, what was that? Shoot, I targeted the wrong one, oh well. Also a reminder that completing the overlay as well as any other non-Wolfos Town related goal will add new features to Wolfos Town, so don't feel like you're wasting your points no matter what you choose to spend them on. Speaking of Wolfos Town, it's nearing capacity. I didn't even get to use Riku, wow. Waka's too fast for his own good. Hey, I got a Moomba. The least used of the Final Fantasy mascots.
It comes.
Alright, this thing. If it wasn't for the fact that they use this boss fight in Opera Omnia all the time, I would also forget this exists. It's a pretty cool design though, very Atma weapon. Or to Ultima weapon, to use the correct name, but this is more of a classic Atma weapon type. Real talk though, it is kind of cringe how there are people who actually still say Atma weapon, but it's not as cringe as people who say Robotnik. Alright, that's not terrible. Okay, no, that is that. Oh no! Ooh. Confuse. So, you know, for all the talk about status ailments in this game, Confuse is always bad. There's never a Final Fantasy game. Wait, okay, what's the black flash on them? It's not zombie, so what is it? How do you check your own statuses? This is your wall? Okay, well, let's see how it goes. What is the black flash? Oh, bot. Hold on. 1 second. Okay, now manage suspicious user. No, I want to just ban them outright. When Oren mentioned Unalesca, he could have talked about the giant monster they're about to meet. He did. He specifically said that she is sending powerful fiends to test the summoner. So this is what he was referring to. That's why he says it comes, and then it starts the fight. No overdrives from me? That's really not a problem at all. Not in the slightest. Like, oh no, I can't use an overdrive as Orin. Oh, I guess that means no full break. Okay, that might be kind of bad. Oh well. You should have told him in more interesting ways you were to listen to him. That's true, that is a problem Orin has. He needs to have more dramatic flair to his storytelling. He tells so many stories too, so it really is something he should be focusing on. Hey, armor break actually works. You love to see it. And you're attacking Lulu, you fool. Alright, who else do I need to use? Riku? And I can use Riku's overdrive if I have anything worth building out of it. I don't know what I could use to conveniently tell which one to actually, what to build. But whatever. High school in a nutshell. Yeah, I mean, that is like the school problem. A failure to actually express things in a way that's interesting. Does holy water cure curse as well? I forget. Oh, don't want to protect on the boss. That would be bad. There, now Lulu's extra impregnable. Can you be delayed? I paid for Delay Buster. I took so many empty spheres just for that, so this better be good. Come on. Immune, of course. You're a boss. Man, you can take all the breaks, huh? That's good. Yeah, manageable so far. That counts as magic, apparently. A shameless shill, how's it going? History is such a cool subject, except when it's in school. I mean, yeah, okay. A lot of you guys don't even know how bad it can be, because as much as the US has their whole propaganda thing going, and at least US history and like other history around that is interesting. In Canada, you're subjected to 3 years of just the fur trade, because that is all we have for our history besides like genocide and general ambivalence towards like Jewish refugees and stuff. It's not great. Like, as far as history goes, there are better things, there can be better things. Okay, hold on, where's my holy water? Zombie and curse, okay, nice. All stats abnormalities. I wonder, is a remedy beyond even an Esuna? Because I think I need some magic with Kimara if I want to be relevant. So let's see how this goes. Doesn't cure curse. Interesting. Not a status abnormality, apparently. History makes you depressed? I mean, yeah. History is full of very, very dire things. Bye, Titus. Saw that coming. Curaga. Oh no, I said it wrong. Curaga. Titus, no. Not my white mage. How is your health? Do I have anyone with sensor? Do I have to cast scan? I should get some haste going, actually. I'll probably use Waka for that, though, not Yuna. It's photon waves, attack, cause confusion, sleep, silence, darkness, and curse. Tails negates haste. Oh, and delays your turn. Whoa! Uses healing spells and reflect among other spells. Bosses that use healing are so dire, honestly. I remember playing Paper Mario, beating it for the first time with my friend at a sleepover years and years ago. And we stayed up late into the night because Bowser just kept on curing. And so Bowser in Paper Mario, he has 99 health, so which is like as high as it gets for normal like main story boss fights. But his heal is 50. It's insane. He uses it when he's at critical health. Like he doesn't use it normally, but yeah, no. If you're like just not able to do enough damage fast enough. Oh, there's a Stranger of Paradise interview. Naoshi Mizuta, the overall music was originally pitched by Nomura. He wanted a theme that just oozes masculinity. So that's the theme they went with? Wow. This game is so funny in terms of development stories. Alright, Kimari Overdrive would actually be pretty handy, honestly, but whatever. Jack is the masculine ideal. Unironically, he is. Like, wholesale, I will say, like, Jack is like a very good masculine thing. Because, sure, he kills chaos and all that, whatever. But beyond that, he also loves his friends and is willing to open up to them. He is a perfect being. Oh, nice. Albed potions cure silence, which is weird that they would have a thing that cures the thing that prevents you from using magic, since I assume they don't believe that magic exists. I do think it's really cool how Nomura is involved in a lot of aspects of the games that he works on. Because, like, he wrote so much in Kingdom Hearts 2, for example, that he even, like, he wrote, like, the item descriptions in Kingdom Hearts 2. Like, he's that involved on that level. And I think that's very neat. Alright, a tail sweep is gonna just wipe out Tidus if I'm unlucky, but that happens sometimes, I guess. Oh, somehow Tidus has a full overdrive gauge. Well, so much for that. Writing item description sounds fun. It is, but it is also stressful. Like, you have to have a level of consistency going for it. But at the same time, it's really fun, especially, so like, I write item descriptions in RPG Maker. That's where I'm making my game. And there's a pretty hard limit on how much text you can fit into the item description. So it's a really fun balancing act of trying to get as much information across as possible, especially if you want to try and have flavor text in there too. It's very fun in that way. Okay, let's get walk out as quick as possible. Oh geez, that heals so much. That's a lot. I need haste. Which, I mean, also that's going to be a problem if Tail Sweep negates haste, but at least there's not much else I'm going to be using Walker's MP for, so. So is it... I could have sworn I did 4,000 down. Yeah, no, it must have removed some debuffs. Or does it have... Oh, I was going to say, does it have Protect, but now it does, I guess. Okay. Weird fight. Not immune to dark. Good. God damn it, Tidus. Damn it. Oh, I gotta get Auron out and bring Power Break back in. God, I'm so glad items increase your turn rate. It almost makes quick pockets kind of pointless, but whatever. Don't debuffs only last 3 turns? I don't usually see the break statuses disappear in general. Uh-oh, Tidus is... Oh, thank you, Tidus. You live so I can remove you from the party. Okay, I guess I'll just stack up some dark attacks now. Oh no, Auron's asleep. Damn it. Shoot. Come on, Albed Potion. Solve all my problems. Okay, it doesn't solve the problem of silence, or of sleep, but everything else. Do I use like a... This game doesn't have alarm clocks, I don't think. No, I have to use a remedy, I guess, if I want to get rid of sleep. That's a shame. the boss might just negate this instantly. Okay, that's a good waste of your turn. Thank you. Magic break scan. Hey, yeah, where do... Did the brakes not stick? Hold on. So yeah, like it looks like it works. It must there must be something it does that negates those things. Man, I wish I had an AoE to deal with Curse. I don't need my overdrives, but I hate not building them up. Riku thinks Unalesca's space room is all smoke and mirrors. I mean, it might be. You never know. Science. Science. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh no, my DPS is getting lower and lower. Magic break, armor break. Yeah, so I don't know if it's cleansing or what. I swear magic break is just stuck around forever though. I guess if there's anyone I were to use to get rid of Curse on, it would make sense to do Kimari because his overdrives can do real damage. Although I feel like I'm just gonna get cursed again immediately, but whatever. High physical and magic defense. So I guess I gotta keep those breaks coming, huh? Wow, that's a lot of MP. Sounds good to me. I guess I can get a little bit of extra. Oh, right. Oh, I can't even use the overdrive when I'm cursed. It's not that it doesn't build up. Okay, I misinterpreted that entirely. Wouldn't go, wow, we're literally in space now. I mean, going to space is relevant to Final Fantasy X. They eventually go to space and colonize Final Fantasy VII. It's an important part of the lore. Do I bother? Is it worth taking a whole turn to remove Curse for a while, just so I can use that overdrive? It's going to do like a couple thousand damage, maybe, at best. Only one way to find out. Alright, 5,000 damage. I'd love to see it. Now I can probably do like 3,000 with this. Hell yeah. And now this. Hell yeah. How much damage will it be though? Let's find out. Whoa, okay. Okay, that was worth it. That was pretty damn worth it. Oh, Walker learned Daredevil, hell yeah. Okay, no, I can't take out Tidus, he'll get wiped out immediately. I guess I'll just play it safe for now. I wish Yuna had her overdrive built up so I could use Goku for the overkill. Maybe a physical attack will cut it. It's tough to say. Aggressively atheist Albed is the best bit the stream has created. That's because it's basically just canon. It's like racist Waka. It's the antithesis to racist Waka. Aggressively atheist Albed. Because that's just how they are. They just don't believe in things that are directly in front of them. Alright, I don't think this boss has any anti-summon tech. So this shouldn't be too bad. It does have Protect Up. Although, Impulse can Dispel, can't it? Hold on. Hold on. We might have some big-brained 11th hour strats. Right, I hate it. This game doesn't tell you what anything does. Does Impulse just damage all enemies? Does it dispel? I forget. I don't know. Atheism, the disbelief of anything directly in front of them. I have white magic? I have haste? When did I do that? Huh. Magic break, armor break, mental break. Okay, which one will do better damage? Will an Aga do good damage, or will a physical attack do good damage? And I wish I could have a quick look at my stats, actually. I want that overkill. Overkills are so good on bosses. It's got both breaks, so... Oh, that was terrible. Damn it. I picked the wrong choice. Oh well. Well, there you go, Marvin. I climbed your wall. Would you rather be obstinate or racist and stupid? Obstinate!
Hey,
I don't want to be racist.
No need.
That would suck.
We reach the summit soon.
I know. That's why I want to stop for a bit.
Thank you for the dancing wolfos in the chat.
Soon means that there's not much time left.
Riku.
Fine. I'll think on the way.
Oh man, 11,000 EXP without a bonus? That would have been so good. Ah. Magic Target.
Hey, come on, let's go.
We are almost there, aren't we?
We've come a long way.
What's so funny?
You remind me of myself. Before, the closer I
Joe, a
came
return
to
sphere?
Xanarkand,
Yeah.
the more I wondered.
We're getting those
When
good
we
spheres.
arrive, Braskell
The
will
juicy
call the final
spheres.
Aeon. He will fight sin, then die. I thought my mind was made up long before. But when I stood here, my resolve wavered.
Never would have figured. Legendary Guardians choke sometimes too, yeah?
Legendary Guardian. I was just a boy. A boy about your age, actually. I wanted
To be fair, if you were
change the
atheist and
world,
you saw magic, you'd be terrified.
but I changed
Well, that just
nothing.
means that your faith in atheism isn't strong enough.
That is
If you were a
my
true atheist, you'd go, well, clearly, this is scientific. I think I mentioned this on a stream a while back, but, like, I do actually, I have an affinity for, like, actual explanations for how magic works in universe. I do enjoy that. Like, Fortune of Walking. Look at that transition into an FMV.
A city dead for 1,000 years. A city I had to see with my own eyes.
But yeah, like in Tales of Xillia,
The end of Yuna's
casting
journey.
magic is a normal part of society, but they have like advanced technologically alongside that. And it's
last
interesting because it's not in the sense of
my
like
story.
there is just normal technology and there's magic.
thoughts
They
kept
have like a
floating
school
up and then
where they're doing
slipping
research
through my
into like
fingers,
the nature
slipping
of how
away
magic works, and what it is
before I
that
could
they're
pin them down
is just
with
part of their
words.
brain. They have a thing called a mana lobe, which they can use to cast magic, and it's just
I say
a basic
no.
part of their physiology. I find that kind of thing really interesting. I like that more than just you can use mana, which is just a part of the world, and it lets you cast magic, and you just do it.
You're a true friend.
Even
And
Final
I thank
Fantasy
you.
IV, there's a cool little side thing in the after years that I really enjoy, where one of the characters from the previous games, Palom, he's teaching another character how to cast magic, and you have this thing where her magic
think about it
gradually
some
gets
more.
more potent over time.
There's gotta be some kind of way we can
Like
save
it starts off
Yuna.
as fire, question mark, and it's very like weak and like has
I know
a
this
special
won't
animation for it and everything.
Uni.
And then eventually it just becomes full on fire as she learns how it works.
Riku. Thank you for everything.
Don't say that, Uni. It's not over yet.
Oh, yeah, no, all magic in Final Fantasy X is a hallucination. The fireflies interact with your brain, and you remember what fire is, and you think you're being hit by fire, which causes you to believe you have burns. But actually, it's all in your head. Magic isn't real.
Please. Uni, don't say that because we're gonna see each other again, okay?
So, atheist, you travel back in time to fight your ancient pharaoh boyfriend? That's just science. Can I just skip over this? Do I not have to pick up the sphere? Hold on. Does this... I'm really curious. Hold on. Skip the sphere? Okay. Oh, boo. You won't let me destroy the timeline? Boo. Me when my belief burns up my clothes? Hey, that's Sonic Forces spoilers. I like that he holds it up to his ear like a seashell. Like, it's so... I love how, like, the technology is so distinct in Final Fantasy X.
Sir Orin, Kimahri told me, when my father wanted me taken from Bavel to Besaid, it was you who told Kimahri, right? I had always wanted to meet you someday. I am truly glad
Linear
that I
gameplay,
had that
boo.
chance.
Yeah, I know. They should let me change the
Having you as a
timeline.
guardian was so great an honor.
We need that future where we
don't
can
know
just
how to
inject
thank you.
NFTs into every
Perhaps
single video game no
if
matter
I
what.
defeat Sin, that will
So I
be
can
my
just put in,
thanks to
like,
you.
whatever
That's
character
what I'll
that I
do.
now own. Like Dante
Yes.
from Devil May Cry.
I will
I can just put him
challenge
in my party in
I
Final
will
Fantasy X
defeat
because that's how
Sin.
technology works.
If you are all there watching this, then I guess Sin is already gone. And so am I.
Sin is an NFT? Yeah, they inserted them into Final Fantasy X-3.
Anyway,
That's how he came
I
back.
just wanted to say, Sir Orin,
That's Seymour's third arc. First he wanted to get married, then he wanted to become
Kimahri.
Sin, but when he comes back, now he's into selling NFTs to Sphera. He's truly become
I was
evil.
only 7. My father had defeated Sin.
He wants to
and
make
all
Sphera
Bavel was
eternal.
celebrating. Everyone was saying
It'll be preserved forever on the blockchain.
But when night came, it occurred to me.
Seymour has escaped death
My father
yet
had
again through the
defeated
power of the
sin.
blockchain. Yeah, exactly. We're on the same wavelength here.
Now, I was all alone. I couldn't sleep. So I
10's
wandered into
island
the
aesthetic
town.
is so good, but
away
you
from
think
the
12's
celebrating
world
crowd.
is your favorite
I
aesthetic?
stood on the
Yeah, the
bridge of
tactics aesthetic
Bavel,
is pretty strong.
where my father and I had parted. Standing there,
The sphere chain, if you will.
I could see the fields.
Yeah, you can
where
get
he
sphere
had
chains
fought
in
Sin.
the hot Final Fantasy X-2 video
You
game.
appeared, Kimahri.
In universe
You said you
game,
were
Sphere
looking for
Break,
the daughter
where you
of
chain your
Vraska,
spheres
remember?
together using
At
basic
first,
math.
I was so scared until I realized what a gentle person you are. You weren't used to talking to children. When I told you that I was Vraska's daughter, you said you would take me as far from Bavel as you could. That it was the wish of a man facing death. I think I cried then, because that was when I knew my father was dead, and I would never see him again.
Sphere hunters make a lot more sense
You
now. Yeah,
just held me.
you know, it
without
took a while
saying
for
a
this
word.
lore to come into focus, but Final Fantasy
I
X
cried
is
after
actually
we got to
about
Besaid, too.
the crypto
When you
boom in
tried to
Sphera.
go,
Final
after
Fantasy
leaving
X too.
me in the care of the temple, I held on to you crying, "Don't go, don't go." And you listened, Kimahri. You stayed. Kimahri, thank you.
Shinra invents the blockchain and it leads to Sin's
Thank you
return, and Shinra
so
just says, I'm just a kid. Yeah.
And I've always liked you.
We're unlocking the secrets of Final Fantasy X story in the 11th hour.
Lulu. I'll never forget.
You
my
actually could
days
very
spent with
easily
you,
draw a parallel
growing
to
up in Besaid.
Sphere Hunters
We
and
always played together,
like
us
kids
and
nowadays
That's why
getting
I
into
was
like crypto
always so
scams and
happy.
stuff to make money to pay for student debt and stuff
And
like
when
that.
you refused
Like
to let
the
me
social
become a
upheaval
summoner,
element actually does
and I did it
have a
anyway,
connection there.
I'm
It's like
sorry.
Metal Gear predicts everything.
I've
Yeah,
always wanted to
I always
apologize.
knew that Metal Gear and Final Fantasy were
You know-
connected spiritually.
When you tried to stop me then, really, I was happy. I could tell
Xander
you
coin?
really cared about me.
Yeah,
You were
that's
like
actually
my big
that's
brother and
what
sister.
Riku's dad. That's his plan with
really
Xanarkin.
were
They're
my
making
big
it to a
brother and
tourist
sister.
spot, and then they're gonna start selling it as Xanar coin.
What else?
You know, you can take a piece of Sphera with
I
you,
love
or
watching
a
you
piece of
play
Xanarkin
baseball,
anywhere
Waka.
with you, anywhere in Sphera.
I even love it when you scold me, Lulu.
This lore has gotten really dark, and yet it's actually very in line with Final Fantasy X too.
I guess that leaves the newest guardian.
What's his name,
Star
Yuna?
player of the Xanarkand Ames.
Are you gonna do everything you can to avoid saying his name?
I am. Well,
Don't do Sid dirty like this. Sid
I'm
deserves
glad.
it. No, yeah, Marvin's right.
I'm glad.
Sid
you
had it
met.
coming.
We
He
haven't
goes.
known each other that long, but
His arc in 10-2 is that he's just a loser, basically,
so.
who's trying to profit
So
off
this is what it feels like.
the most
It's a
spiritually
much more
important
wonderful
location in the
feeling
Final Fantasy
than
X
anything
universe.
I had ever imagined. Wonderful. But it hurts sometimes. I wonder. I just want to say thank you for everything.
Yeah, Sid did almost doom the world in 10 because he's so trigger happy and was
Maybe
going to
that's
blow
why
up
it
the ship
hurts.
because some monsters attacked.
When I think about us
To be
not being
fair,
together
he probably didn't
at all,
assume that Waka could throw a blitz ball at it and it would die. Like when the dragon attacked.
afraid. No, I shouldn't say that.
If Sid had used those missiles in a cutscene, though, it would have destroyed Evray instantly. Because when it's in a cutscene, it has the power of a nuke. It can blow up a home.
What you up to?
Like, you know. Gonna make an edit? Uh-oh. Those are dangerous words. This whole area isn't in 10-2, I don't think. Don't remember it, at least. Classic Marvin? It is classic. You do be doing that. Waka having mysterious balls of great power never expected. Yeah, he can turn things to stone. Alright, we've made it to the intro. We're all caught up. You can even hear the music. I feel like this intro makes it feel like there's something more melancholy than... Because the thing is, like, it almost has a feeling of, like, they've just discovered something terrible and things are in their direst point. But everyone knew this was coming. So it is melancholy, but not for the way that the intro initially presents it. I do love it, though, when like a game or even a movie or anything like that, when they just play a whole scene again much later and you get the context for it. That's what we call good game design. Quick reminder, you can spend your points, those Wolfos you're collecting underneath your chat bar. You can spend those to upgrade Wolfos Town or help rebuild the overlay. These are your exciting options. Saving Wolfos for a house. That's smart. We are running out of capacity. There's only 2 Wolfo slots left. God, To Xanarkand is one of the best songs ever made.
Listen to my story.
It's so perfect.
This may be our last chance.
Like, honestly, like, Final Fantasy X has some other, like, good songs, but To Xanarkand is so much better than the rest. Like, I genuinely think you can pinpoint To Xanarkand as the point when RPGs started using piano for their title screens all the time.
There was more, right? Yeah, I mean, like that time. Anyone?
I think
You're tempted to
Yes.
ensure the entire
I think
island
that
is so
we should
thickly foliaged
stop.
that it can't have a house.
maybe.
I don't know if that's really practical, honestly. Because I'll just stack them to make a forest.
Let's
Now we
go.
get this really good remix of To Xanarkand too. It's happened a few times before, but now it's the level theme. Huh, weird that Tias is smiling there, actually. But okay. Fleeting Dream is so good. Yeah, it's great. And it is used at the perfect time, too. Like, you hear bits of it. And it even plays through the battle theme. Or, yeah, it plays instead of the battle theme, too. Like, I love when games do that. It's so smart. There's a lot of devs out there that are too coward. Oh, I haven't healed. That camping trip didn't heal me. Uh-oh. Whoop. That's a problem.
Wow! Say, is that edible?
Not now, Riku. Man, she wants to eat everything that's made of plastic, apparently. She's so full of microplastics. Yum. Did not take a long rest. I mean, that doesn't usually matter in video games. It just fades to black and then it's fine. Oh no, not Demi. I guess now of all the times, just gotta get this in there. At least get his 3rd overdrive. Eventually, right? Wow, that's actually pretty good damage against a flan. This must ignore defense and like resistances and stuff. Because 100 damage is a lot for Tidus and for a flan that reduces Lulu's damage from 5,000 to like 400. This being a trek into Cydia Duodecim, yeah, it is a really good pick. A really, really strong choice. Who have I not used? Oh yeah, I guess... Oh yeah, I've got plenty of... Wait, does... Okay, I do have Lancet, so I can get some MP back later, so I can just spam this. Okay, it's already pretty low on health if it's only taking 3,000 damage. Who have I not used? I think I'm good. Time to bring out the heavy hitters. Well, heavy hitter. Singular. The heaviest hitter. So all I need to break his damage cap is Orin's Celestial Weapon. And you don't even actually have to fully upgrade the Celestial Weapons, you just need to use their crests, which are the easier to find parts. The sigils are the things that are usually locked behind like hard minigames and stuff. So there's that. I'm really curious what his damage is going to be like if he's doing 9,999 against a flan. That's going to be interesting. Ooh, an M-Blade. That's not useful at all. Alright, it's going to be a bit before Orin gets anything, because he's going to be stuck getting the Aga magic. But eventually. Meanwhile, Lulu gets another magic boost, and she's close to another +4 for strength too. So she can just be handy in general. Too bad she has no magic. Like, part of this challenge run is just going to be self-imposed, because I could just give these characters the roles they're meant to have, but that's not the spirit. Alright, so there are some pretty tough enemies around here, at least in terms of just raw damage. This is still the Zanarkand enemies, though. There's supposed to be something different here, but I guess it doesn't. This doesn't qualify as, or not Zanarkand, Gagaset, I mean. These are Gagaset cave enemies, so I guess we're not fully in Zanarkand yet. Isn't any challenge run self-imposed? Yeah, but you know, there's self-impositions within the self-impositions. Alright, don't heave Riku, please. I guess I could start... Damn it. Okay, well, that's not a heave. You listened, I guess. I guess I could start using the Sentinel skill with Lulu to actually get attacks charging in on her instead. God, she's so strong now. Like, she just ballooned in power right when she got to the end of her grid. It got so insane so fast. Alright, someone gonna die? Maybe not. Yeah! I love it when Kimahri survives. Don't have any spellcasters besides Kimahri? Yeah, I don't. I really don't. Kimahri is the only one that can do elemental damage. Besides, I can, with the use command, Kimahri, Waka, and Riku can throw stuff. So that's good too, but not that good. You do love flan dessert, and you might love flan abomination. So there is a running theme in the Monster Collector side quest in Final Fantasy X-2 is Vor. There are a ton of Vor-related quests in there. Well, not quests, side stories, I guess they would be. And among them is a flan one where you aid them in their goal to become the most delicious flan so that people can eat it. But that is just one of many, many Vor-related quests or side stories in Final Fantasy X-2 to be enjoyed. Oh, nope, wrong way. So people do eat flan. That is a thing. I feel like I have to use a Mega Potion after every fight at this point. Hey, another Fortune Spirit. I should just chug all three of those on Riku at some point. Oh no. Okay, thank you. I'm glad you chose the worst possible thing to use on me. That doesn't have any potency whatsoever. Now I wonder if a counter hit counts. When Tia's got some damage in there, right? So does that mean it counts as a turn and he doesn't need to do another move and he gets EXP? It's hard to say. Flan does grow on dead people, you guess? Yeah, the monsters in 10 are an amalgam of multiple dead people. So that is a thing. It's better than Digimon where Sukamon fight over who's... Wait, who is the poop? Who poop is the best, do you mean? Weird. There, you know, franchises just sneak that stuff in sometimes, it seems. We don't talk about Sukamon? Okay, I can vibe with that. I've already forgotten about Sukamon, don't worry, I'm terrible with names. I'll never remember who that is. It's weird how I'm building Nando towards... I'm building them towards using Zanmato all the time, but Wakazashi does serve my purposes better because I can get overkills off of it. And overkills mean more EXP. More XP means I can build things better. It's a shame that building your stats for your Aeons is difficult because I wouldn't mind giving Nando way more HP since I can't heal them, and that's such a problem. I guess I could give them defense too in theory, but HP just seems simpler, more straightforward. Well, what's your strength at, Riku? Okay, it's serviceable. Again, your magic's still getting ahead of you though, that's interesting. Like, I can go straight here into Orange Grid, even get Bio, and then start getting some magic stuff, so that's good. That'll serve me well. Oh, yeah. You love the PS2 zoom.
Looks like the VOD plane.
By the way, Daigoro Wolfos is adorable. You love them. I'm glad. It's a very cute design, I think. The Daigorofos. Yeah, but you need to one-shot the Dark Aeon so you can revisit the temples and get the bonus dialogue? I don't know if I'm going to bother doing that. I don't care how likely it is to get Zanmato. Oh, thank you for the preemptive strike. Thank you. Oh. It is so stupid that they have bonus dialogue you're meant to just go and see before the finale. But no, let's put super bosses in the way. Who cares about game design? I hate game design. We don't need that.
As you wish.
I know developers that use game design and they're all cowards.
Well then, what next?
Only ones who don't have it are Jose and Kilika. Yeah, even the Makalania Temple has that, doesn't it? That's so stupid. Like, genuinely, what a terrible idea. Am I gonna get extra EXP or the Ohoko? Oh, and I wonder if it'll yeah. I wonder if it's gonna glitch out again, or if it'll split up. Yeah, no. Yeah. It's so jank. Dark Yojimbo is in a cave. That's where he deserves to be. All right. We're getting the Agas for Orin. That's gonna carry him far. He'll do like so much damage, like 900 damage maybe, if it hits the enemy weak spot. 59. Lulu's so big and strong. Should I just start giving Riku fortune? Like, I've got 2 luck spheres. And I have never in my life bothered to grind for fortune spheres. Should I just do it? I think I should. Like, no one else has comparable luck. Oh, everyone has comparable luck. What am I talking about? Okay, who do I mean, okay, actually, no. I know who I should use it for then. Like, I should just put everything in Kimari then. He's the MVP. Like, sure, he's not the physical attacker yet. But 8 luck is nothing to sneeze at. Dark Yojimbo hates dogs? That's not true. He has his own dark dog. Oh, Tidus has something. And dark dogs are still very valid. For example, there are multiple dark dogs within the Kingdom Hearts universe as Heartless. There's a really high quality wolf in Cucks, in the online game. Well, the formerly mobile game that does not exist anymore. Why does making luck spheres seem so ominous? I don't know. You might have to elaborate on that one a bit. Because I'm not sure what you're getting from this that sounds ominous. You're saying that Dark Yojimbo has a dog, but he doesn't like it? I hate people like that. You should either like your dog, or you should just not have a dog. And you should go live somewhere where you never have to experience dogs or human love ever. That's where you belong. What does luck even do? It does a lot. I believe it's, if you have 120 something luck, then Dark Aeons cannot hit you. Because your luck, I think it impacts your rate for rare steals. And then it also impacts your accuracy and your evasion and critical rate. Like, it does a lot. Like, 1 point of luck is worth multiple points of other stats, basically. That's why it's so rare. It's really, really valuable. Dark red motes congregating on point before they disappear seems really ominous to you? I guess I can kind of see it when you put it that way.
I foresee no difficulty.
This is weird how it still is the Gagazet cave enemies. I know that there are actual Xanarkand enemies, but I guess this still counts as a cave for whatever reason. Also, Cuck's Heartless are just the coolest bitches. You love Cuck's Ice Cream Shiva? Yeah, that's a really inspired design. Very high quality stuff. Oops. Oh, right. Okay, what am I doing? Okay. Yeah. Go, Nando, go. So you can give Nando MP. Like you can see right now it has 0 MP because he's like the classical no MP classic like physical attacker only character that they do in Final Fantasy sometimes. Like Kain originally had no MP back in the day in Final Fantasy IV. The Zanarkand Dome enemies are bad for your MP pool when grinding. Most of them are Machina. Well, oh yeah, but they're stone Machina, right? So you can't just steal. That sucks. It'd probably be more efficient time-wise for me to just give 600 gil to my buddy. I mean, his affinity is so high. I'm swimming in Zanmaros. If they released Cuck's Heartless Companion, you would download it? Yeah, I really hope some of the Cuck's Heartless designs make it into a real game. Like a video game where you can play it, instead of a fake video game where you can't play it. That would be really cool, because those designs deserve so much better than what they have. It's so rough, the state of being they have to exist in, which is non-existent currently. Right now, there is no way to see those Heartless, because there's just a cutscene compilation on, that you can download on the App Store. It's pretty disastrous, honestly. Like, I hope they remake that game. Them announcing Missing Link make me think they just won't and they don't care. But I hope they just make it into a real video game, because Jesus Christ. If I get enough remedies, I can make it so I'm just... Wait, no, remedies don't give you ribbon. It's dark matters that give you ribbon, because they're insane. It gives you something, though. There's something you can build out of remedies for your gear. I forget what, though, so that's unfortunate. I still want a lot of them, though. They're handy. As far as the big enemies go, this is actually the least threatening one I find. It can poison you, and poison is bad, but there's other much worse enemies to deal with. Did I see that Gigaboots are putting Yuji Naka on trial? I did. I did see that thumbnail, at least. I asked if their gimmick was going to be that Bob plays Phoenix Wright while Dan plays Balan Wonderworld, and see how that goes. But yeah, no, some mysterious information has come out regarding Balan Wonderworld and Yuji Naka. We'll see how that goes. I feel like it's going to go the same way it always goes with Yuji Naka, which is that he was in the wrong. That's my wild shot in the dark. That the person that everyone hates and banded together to oust him from development of Balan Wonderworld may have been at fault. Mugging monsters on the way back from the pharmacy. I mean, the pharmacy is in ruins here. It's the Zanarkand pharmacy. So, you know, not much it can do. I gotta get to a save point fast, though. I am out of time. I don't have the opportunity to do a longer stream today, unfortunately. Oh, Kozuka. Wow, I never see that. Like, he's used that like 5 times total, I think. Heh. There's one right before the dome. Yeah, this game is very generous with save spheres. It's just that battles can take a while. So I gotta get there sooner rather than later. I had to check this gear too at some point. I feel like I'm getting some good stuff. It's hard to tell by the names sometimes, because the naming conventions are kind of strange. Like, sometimes a weapon will have a way better, like, something like really, really handy on it, but it'll also have like the ability to make it so enemies drop M magic spheres. So it'll be called an M spear or an M sword or whatever. But then then it has like, I don't know, let's say it has ribbon on it. Let's go with that. It'll have something insanely useful, but some other less useful ability overwrites the name. It's kind of strange how that happens. Not to jump back to a much older conversation in this stream, but another thing you can do with magic characters is just make it so their physical attack is magic based. So then they don't have these really limp attacks that don't do anything. That's always an option. Not as common as you'd think, considering how simple it is, but it does exist. Hey, don't copy me. I kind of wish that Nando had an actual overdrive. All the overdrive gauge does is it gets consumed on his next... Wow! That's a perfect example, I guess. Yeah, the overdrive gauge boosts the chances of getting good abilities. So you get a higher chance of an overdrive, or not an overdrive, of a Zanmato, for example. I guess Zanmato is basically his overdrive, just it doesn't consume an overdrive, it can happen whenever, but still. Like an actual full overdrive would be very cool. Just because, like, samurai overdrives, that kind of thing, they tend to be the coolest ones, like limit breaks and that kind of thing. They tend to have really cool stuff. Alright, we're at the save sphere. Well, that'll do me for today. Thanks to quite a few people, actually, for turning out. I don't think I've seen that high of a number for a 10 stream. But yeah, thanks a bunch.